What's up, YouTube? How we doing?
Yo, watch your mouth.
Everybody doing all right? Boy, oh boy. It's been a minute. That's all right. We had to regroup. We had to do some rethinking, some retooling.
Recalibrating.
Absolutely, because let me tell you, the NFL is a disgrace coming from both of our teams. I mean, I'm not so bad, but
Nothing's changed.
it's
Nothing's changed.
Just like the the previous episodes. It's a sad state of affairs.
Nothing's changed.
So-
We're depressed.
Yep.
Nothing's going on. We'll get into detail with all that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Dumbfounded.
yeah. I mean, we got across the spectrum. We got a lot to talk about. From football to basketball, COVID. It's all over
rearing
the
his ugly
place,
head.
man. I've never seen anything like this across the entire sports spectrum. You got to be dealing with this. People getting sick, entire teams going down, and it's not going to look good, especially come playoff time.
Yep. And starting today, the Chargers, Chiefs, Thursday night. That'll kick off this week. Good.
Yeah.
And start making this playoff push that we need.
I'm just hoping the Chargers do something, man. They're the only team right now in the AFC West that can challenge the Chiefs.
Yeah. They can score with them.
Yep.
They can score with them. So
let's hope and pray that they that they do something, because
what's surprising for me is that the Chiefs are playing way better defense.
Yeah. And it's a testament to how they've adjusted.
Yeah, man. That's pretty good.
Because,
I think last 5 games, man, they've been not even 15 points a game, something like that. And that's what you need. You need to help the offense and stop waiting for Mahomes and Andy Reid, these boys to do everything.
He's been having terrible games.
And he's had a mediocre year. Now he is, he's heating up a little bit now, but he'll get it right.
Yep.
He'll get it right. And I'll tell you now.
Eventually.
We'll go now real quick over
they won 6 in a row, for crying out loud.
Yeah. And if you look at the AFC now, we're just going to look quick here on the playoff spots. I can't believe that I'm even going to read this shit. The fucking New England Patriots are 9-4.
We actually got to talk about them.
Fucking scumbags.
We
man.
actually have to talk about them.
They're fucking. I don't want to hear everybody's praising Roses or Belichick. I'm not doing it. It's pure luck. It's pure bullshit. And you know what? There'll probably another story come out in a couple years on how he cheated to get that done. Okay? So they're the top seed now with Tennessee at 9-4. KC's 9-4, but I guess as tiebreaker stuff, New England gets it because they got the better conference record than anybody else.
Right.
And boy, Kansas City conference record's 4-4. I mean, that is brutal.
Yeah, terrible.
Absolutely brutal. Baltimore 8-5 at the 4th spot. Then your wild cards, which is your 5, 6, 7 seeds, is Chargers 8-5. Colts 7-6, Buffalo 7-6.
Yep.
Oh, what happened to Buffalo? Everybody's sucking at Josh Allen cock.
Yep.
They're running for the MVP.
Yep.
And the Buffalo Bills are in another stratosphere. They turned the corner and blah, blah. And look what you are now.
Yep. And you called it.
Yep.
You called it. You said, I want to see Josh Allen do the same thing he did last year. Do it again.
Do it again.
And so far, he ain't
nothing.
doing shit.
Struggling, because at the same time, as much credit that we like to give to the Buffalo Bills coaching staff, they haven't figured out how do you run the offense without having to use him for everything.
Yeah.
He's the leading passer. He's the leading rusher. And you might as well make him the leading receiver too if it wasn't for Diggs.
Yep. And
he'll throw into himself.
They got embarrassed with their last loss against the Patriots.
They cannot run the football.
And they cannot
defend. Unbelievable.
They can't defend the run game.
They can't defend the run either. So on both sides of the ball, you can't do shit. Don't you know what? Whatever.
This guy, mac and cheese, threw the ball. How many times was it?
Three times. 3 times. What a way to give confidence to your quarterback. Hey, rookie, you dumb fuck. We're going to make sure that you don't fuck up the game, and you're barely lucky you're going to throw 2 passes. Is that okay with you? Yes.
I mean, the wind was whipping
Don't care. You could do a bubble screen all day long.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bubble screens, little screen, dump off, something.
I mean, the elements were there.
45 times. I think they ran 41 straight times.
Exactly. And they had 2 chances to pass, with the wind, which will actually give you an advantage. Not throwing against it.
So I pal carajo.
3 completed passes. How much was this total? 19 yards, I think it was.
19 yards. Bill Belichick, what a great coach. What a great game planning. But if he would have lost, they would have fucking killed him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you're not going to give your quarterback a chance to win you the fucking game?
Yeah, no, they're not doing that.
Wow.
They're giving him the year 2000 Tom Brady treatment.
That's the red shirt.
Yeah.
But, look at him. He looks great amongst all rookies. No, he does not look great among all rookies.
Yep.
Yeah, he could throw a couple of passes out of his ass here and there down the middle of the field when they ask him to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a couple of games where he threw for, 300. I believe
but that's all still dick and dunks. It's still dick and dunks.
Right, but at the end of the day, he knows how to throw the ball. They're
coaching him with a fucking pacifier in his mouth.
Well, I mean,
don't compare him to the other rookies who are getting a crash course on offense.
Right.
Okay?
Right, but
let's put that to the side.
But the difference is that his defense is
he's got everything around him good.
Right.
I just want to talk offensively.
Yeah,
the team is asking him not to do much.
Yeah,
and if you go to Trevor Lawrence, who's getting his brains beat in, okay, and now he's going to deal with a new coach because Urban Meyer's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, wow, what a dummy, bro.
He's got no talent over there whatsoever.
Yep,
horrible rookie campaign.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson, you already know what's going on with his stupid ass. He can't even throw a 5-yard out because his footwork is all screwed up.
Right. But I'd rather hear about both 1 and 2 in terms of quarterbacks. I don't want to hear just about Zach Wilson.
Well, no, it's all Zach.
But Trevor Lawrence gets a pass because he's playing for Jacksonville.
Right, Jacksonville. Nobody cares about Jacksonville.
That's the shit that bothers me.
Urban Meyer is the bigger story.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer is the biggest story.
That's ridiculous, man.
And the other idiot that's in San Francisco, he's not going to see the light of day because Garoppolo's winning now. And when he was on there, he stunk.
Yep. And
now you got a Fields who stinks too. And he's got a great defense around him. And he's not doing the same thing that what Mac Jones did because they're asking him to do more.
Yeah.
That's the difference, guys. That's the difference. I don't want to hear about any other shit. Oh, the Mac Jones looks this. Guys, it's plain and simple. It's what are you asking for your quarterback? That's it. If they're only telling you, listen, I need you to cut this little piece of meat here with this knife, and that is it.
Yep.
Okay? Don't go to the other plate. Don't eat the salad. Don't eat the fucking pastries. Don't fucking go over here and order extra bread. That's all they're telling you. Only telling you to eat that little piece of meat. But the other rookie quarterbacks, you got to eat everything on the table. Stuff it down your mouth.
Yep.
Completely different. Completely different, guys. So I don't want to hear about the New England Patriots. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Enough. And that's all I want to say about the New England Patriots. I'm not speaking about them anymore.
I mean, they're on top of the AFC, so we're gonna have to deal with them. So,
and the NFC, finally the Packers and Aaron Rodgers have woken up from all the bullshit that they've gone through.
About time, Mr.
And now he's fucking balling, Mr. Immunize and the other dumbass.
Yeah.
And then Tampa and Arizona are all 10-3.
Yep. Seattle,
very top heavy.
Seattle's in the dump.
Yeah, well, we'll get to them too.
Yep.
And then 5, 6, 7 is Rams 9-4, 9-7-6, and the Washington football team. Ron Rivera, and I congratulate him. The low name team, okay? And good for you and good for Rivera and Tyler Heineke and them boys. Yeah. You know, they're grinding it out. This is where the Giants should be.
Yep.
6 and 7 grinding it out because now with 7 seeds, or excuse me, the extra wild card, which is the 7th seed now.
Right.
The window of opportunity now to make the playoffs is a little easier now. Now you don't have to be 10-6 to get in all the time.
Yep.
You could be that 500 team. And where are the Giants? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Minnesota's right after that. Philly's right after that. They're all 6 and 7. Atlanta, New Orleans, Minnesota. And then the rest of the dump is Carolina, Seattle, 5 and 8. And then the Giants, basically last in the bottom of the NFC with Detroit, that's 1 and 11.
Yep.
And that's where we'll start. The New York Giants, Chris. Yeah, guys.
That was a perfect segue.
Yep. And that's where we're going to start. We're going to start from the bottom up.
Well, we got Daniel Jones with a neck injury.
That seems to be now, we are all in the secretive stage of this situation.
Yep.
Because this cocksucker, Joe Judge, who is bringing his New England punk tendencies to the organization.
Yep.
Mum's the word on everything.
On everything.
We're going to tell the media, go screw yourself. I don't owe you shit, and I don't need to tell you shit. We basically know that he's done for the year.
Yeah.
He's done for the year.
Absolutely.
They're talking about spinal cord specialists.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neck specialists.
Yep.
What have we been saying, Chris? What have we been saying in front of our friends, in front of the chat,
They don't listen.
in front of the shit?
They don't listen.
Stop putting your quarterback in harm's way.
Yep.
Enough with the RPOs. Enough. Listen, if you don't see nothing, run. The guy doesn't know how to fucking slide.
Yep.
On the Dallas game.
Fumbles.
Yep. 3rd and goal, 4th and goal. Guess what? We're going to RPO, and then you're going to force yourself into the goal line and try to score.
Yep.
And Dallas picked him up.
Power
3 people, power drive them. The guy was spitting out turf out of his mouth.
Yep. And walking as if they were giving him a sobriety test.
Unbelievable. And then he comes back the following week, and what do? Hey, you know what? We're going to do a quarterback sneak, too, on top of that. He gets smashed again right in the head.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
It's like, I could understand if you're trying to extend the play, you're rolling out, and, you run as far as you can, and you try to run out of bounds. I get that. We want all of our quarterbacks to do that, especially if it's a broken play.
Of course, look, we don't want you to be a statue either.
But to have designed plays for him to run as if this kid is Lamar Jackson or even a Patrick Mahomes.
Nothing.
And
they've all been hurt.
Yeah.
If you know, look, Patrick Mahomes, his fucking patella was ripped to the other side last year.
Yeah, good. I hope they snapped it in 3.
They snapped it back, and then he was, by the grace of God, in 2-3 weeks, he was back on the field.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson nicked up. He's got a busted ankle.
Yep.
Josh Allen sprained foot. Now he's walking with a walking boot because he's Mr. I want to rush for 109 yards too last week.
It's not sustainable.
It absolutely is not sustainable.
It's not sustainable. You could get away with it with that one game, especially that one game that Daniel Jones ran and he tripped over his own feet last year. Of course. And
he's got
the
wheels.
touchdown. Oh, he can run. He can run. Yes, we understand.
Of course.
We understand
but
that.
He's by himself and stumbles on his own feet. Why?
Yeah.
He's not used to running like that. He's not.
Yeah,
he's got a nice little burst when he runs out the pocket. Learn how to slide, get out of bounds. But we are now designing plays for these quarterbacks.
And taking the hits. That's the problem.
Taking shots to the fucking head.
That's the problem.
The Philly game where he did the other RPO and they pile drive them again.
Yeah.
It's just you don't learn.
That's all the neck injuries right there.
We blame Schumer when he did that. When he did it, Jason Garrett comes along. They continue the same play calling style.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, Daniel Jones? You're gonna RPO to the left, and you see light, you run for it.
Yeah.
Do they even tell the kid, can you get down, please? Don't get the shot.
Yeah.
Why don't you just trust his arm? Trust his arm more than his legs.
Well, it's because their offensive line is fucking terrible.
Right.
That's why.
Or he's another one that's a turnover machine that can't hold on to the ball either.
Yeah.
So, guys, Giant fans, I'm going to tell you this. Daniel Jones is done.
Yep.
And I don't think he's coming back next year. I don't think they pick up the 5th-year option.
I think they do.
No.
Well, they'll make him play his 4th year. Yeah,
play
absolutely.
your 4th year.
Yeah.
Unless they get an opportunity to pick up one of these big free agents, one of these trade guys, pick up a Russell Wilson, a Watson, or even, God forbid I even say the word Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
One of these veteran guys who have won a Super Bowl to take care of this roster, because this roster is actually pretty good.
Rodgers is not going over there. Hell no.
I had to throw it out there.
Not with that.
Yeah.
Not with that offensive line.
Yeah.
For that, he'll stay in Green Bay.
Yeah, but remember, Aaron is that good that he can plaster over a bad offensive line.
Yeah,
he can.
But Aaron holds on to the ball sometimes a lot too, and he's been crushed a few times.
He's smart. But the whole thing is, sir, you are done You're done.
You're done for the year.
You're done.
You might as well. So you might as well put him up on the shelf.
So not only do you have a quarterback problem, you have a head coaching problem, and you have a GM problem.
No, and Joe Judge is coming back. He's got the vote of confidence from the owner.
Of course, for some reason, John Merrill loves this man.
Now the Gettleman, Mr. We're looking for the stars.
Yeah.
You know,
touched by the hand of God.
Yeah, Mr. Stars.
Barkley can't rush no more than 60 yards.
You know, with his khakis and and all his other.
Let me say this too.
He's gone.
Let me say this too. A little side note for you Giant fans out there who, for years, and you know who you are, you made fun of the Jets for making stupid picks, and we didn't pick Marino, we didn't pick this, and we picked up fucked up shit. And and you made fun of Blair Thomas, big time running back out of Penn State.
Yeah.
And look who you get now. Who is your new Blair Thomas? Saquon Barkley from Penn State, Chris.
I know, the same.
It seems to me that the Penn State, the Nittany Lions, have screwed up these New York teams.
They got Sandusky
with Sandusky by these phony running backs from this program. Giants, welcome aboard.
Yep.
That's your new Blair Thomas. Okay?
Yep.
So forget about his fifth-year option. Throw that shit out the window, too.
Yeah, for me, he's expendable at this point. He's expendable.
Goodbye.
Because if you look around the league, there's only literally, you can count them in your hand how many running backs there are that are the workhorse. Even Ezekiel Elliott got a second person. He's got Pollard behind him now that's helping him run. Denver right now has got Gordon and Javonte Williams.
Well, Pollard's helping out a lot too because Ezekiel's been hurt.
Right.
Yeah,
the Patriots have a 2 running game.
They always have 2 running games. Those fucking cocksuckers.
A lot of the running teams have 2 running backs, man, and I don't see Saquon Barkley
because nobody has a bell cow running back. That's the whole thing.
Right. The only one is Tennessee. That's the only team I can really think about that has.
Yep.
And look, he got hurt,
man,
and now their playoff
got hurt.
Now their playoff chances are in the fucking shitter because
it's Henry, it's McCaffrey.
Yeah.
It's
McCaffrey's going to need. Unfortunately, McCaffrey's going to need that second person, man. Because he's too important for him to carry the load and to constantly get fucking help.
Right. He needs help because they use him in the passing game too.
Exactly.
So it's like go stand out there in the slot.
Yep.
Too. You're gonna catch the ball too.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Go block in passing situations.
But that's how important
Run the ball.
He is.
Absolutely.
That's how important
Absolutely.
He is.
But you got to protect your asset because you paid
Hubbard
him already.
Is good. Yeah. But Hubbard's good. Why don't you give him a little bit of burn with Hubbard?
I don't know.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand it either.
And the other one that's another bell cow guy is a kid from the Colts.
He's brand new. Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, he's brand new.
That dude's a beast right now. A beast. He reminds me of Curtis Martin.
Yes.
Same running style.
Yes.
Jig and jag, hits the hole.
But when the tape comes out on him, he'll be another one if he's slowed down.
Well,
they'll chop him right in his fucking knees.
Right now, that running game is working. And like I said before, there's about 3-4 running backs in the league that can do that.
Yeah, but I'm glad they figured it out because, like I told you, Carson Wentz is trash.
No, he's not trash.
He's trash.
He's having a good year,
No,
man.
I don't give a shit what he's having.
Look at his numbers.
No, I don't care. He's
what do you mean
trash.
You don't care?
He's trash.
What do you mean he's trash, Chris? We're going to start this shit.
Yes,
you sound like Roy now. You know that,
he's
right?
Garbage.
Now you sound like Roy.
Carson
Wentz is a fucking piece of shit.
Bum. Yeah. He's a bum.
He's got a good running game now and a great offensive line.
So what?
Okay.
So what?
All right.
They're going to have to rely on his arm.
Those are good ingredients to be a good quarterback.
They're going to have to rely on his arm to get him out of situations.
They'll be fine.
He ain't doing it.
They'll be okay.
He's not cutting it.
All right.
That's my opinion.
No one's saying he's going to win the Super Bowl.
No, absolutely not.
But the Colts are in good hands when they don't have a quarterback issue. And that's what the Giants have right now. And my stupid, I can't say my Jets either.
Fucking Denver Broncos have a fucking
your
quarterback
Denver
issue.
have a quarterback issue, yeah.
Fucking piss
so
with them, bro.
it's
Pat Shurmur.
We'll get to them.
Fucker, man.
Yep. Another dummy.
Yo te odio, la gran puta. Do you know that?
Another dummy.
I want you fired, and not just fired. Mm-hmm. I want you put like what they did in the medieval times. I want to put you like in the middle of Invesco Field, right, and fucking tied up to a pole and charred up and fucking flamed up like you were a witch.
Wow.
That's how bad I want you. Wow. You piece of shit.
There's what do they call that when they torture you? There's some torture instruments out there.
Oh, absolutely.
It's really bad. Bro.
Absolutely. I'm sick and tired of my anemic fucking offense.
So that's what we're going with.
Yes.
With Pat Shurmur.
Yep. Okay. Absolutely.
Torture instruments.
Put peanut butter on his fucking cock.
Right.
And then have a rat go at it.
Right. Wow.
I'm so sick of him. I'm sick of my anemic fucking offense.
Well, it has to do with.
I'm not asking Teddy Bridgewater to give me 350, 400 yards a game, but I'm asking for when we have the lead, or when the shit hits the fan where we're behind, that we pick up the pace. Okay,
that's not how it works.
That we're not sitting there. Going back to the huddle. Let's sing kumbaya. Nah, fuck that. If you're gonna fucking commit to the run, then commit to the goddamn run. We got 2 bell cows in fucking Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams. Run the fucking goddamn ball.
We know, Chris, but we're gonna get there. Let's finish trashing the Giants first.
Fuck them.
And then we're gonna trash your team.
Let's get on with it, man. These fucking Giants.
Because the stupid Giants too have a fucking salary cap problem.
Oh, they're fucked. They're fucked.
There's nothing they can do with their roster.
There's
Zero.
nothing they can do. They actually have to get rid of people next year. In order for them to...
The cap is going up, and they're still in trouble.
Yeah. They're talking about getting rid of the people they've just acquired. The Bradburys of the world. The fucking... who's the other guy that they picked up?
Galladay. Who's the $18 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris, he doesn't have not one touchdown catch.
Oh, my God.
The people who criticized the Jets getting Corey Davis has 4. And he's out for the year. 4 touchdown passes.
Well, Corey Davis, at least, you know where he came from.
Yeah, but they're telling me, oh, well, he's not number 1. He's really got number 2.
It don't matter.
Galladay is the number 1 guy.
Yeah. He's got 0 touchdowns.
0 touchdown passes.
Yep. Wow. Embarrassing. You got a lot of work to do, Giants fans. A lot of work to do.
The only good news you have.
You're going to have no GM. You got to figure that out.
Yep.
I would have wished you got rid of the coach, but he's already got the green light from fucking Mara, who, by the way, he's really getting on my fucking nerves.
Mara?
Well, he's in it now. He's in the Kool-Aid now. He's trying to be this wannabe, couldn't be fucking Jerry Jones now. All up in the, talking to people and thinking he's got the pulse of the fucking team and the pulse of the people.
I don't like what he's doing.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't like, and the kicking of the trash cans.
Yeah.
Now we're taking pictures of, look at the trash can now on the floor because he kicked it.
I don't need to see a picture of Joe Judge on the sidelines and right behind him or right next to Gettleman is this egghead, stupid looking fucking owner.
Mr.
Magoo. Staring at his fucking GM like he wanted to fucking tar and feather him. I don't need to see that on the front page papers when they're talking about the Giants.
We're going to close out on this. Good luck. You're fucked because you're heading to the path of you're going to get rid of your GM and you're going to bring in a new GM who you're going to attach him to a coach that is not his.
Yeah. Yep.
You're doing basically what the Jets did a couple years ago.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. If you're going to clean house. And I get it. John Mara says, I don't want to be getting rid of coaches every 2 years, which they have. Schumer, 2 years, gone. McApoo, 2 years, gone. Yep. This guy now, 2 years and possibly gone.
Yep.
I mean, that is not
And all
good.
of those years, the Giants have been what? Irrelevant.
Irrelevant and the worst team in football, record-wise. I mean, there's nothing
surprised?
else.
Are we surprised with all the changes?
No. And now Daniel Jones is going to have now you have Freddie Kitchens, another offense, which I don't know if they're running the same offense.
Yeah, they fired Garrett.
So that's another recipe for disaster. We're completely ruining quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And that'll segue us into the Jets situation, my situation of ruining quarterbacks. And I told you guys that this kid,
he's not ready.
Zach Wilson is not ready for NFL whatsoever. And that's
we talked about it the other day.
I knew it. I knew it. He's not ready.
Yeah.
But you might as well just play him out there so he can get ready, so he can learn, right?
Yeah.
Learn on the job, right?
They're putting his feet to the fire.
Right.
And then the media and everyone else in there
are dissecting everything.
Are dissecting everything.
What is he doing?
And by next year, they're going to run him out of town.
They'll run him out of town too. I say, guys, where is the patience? Where is the patience?
There is none.
You got a rookie head coach, a rookie OC, a rookie DC, and we're the youngest team in football.
Yep.
What do you think was going to happen?
No.
Oh, we were supposed to be a little bit more competitive. No, we don't look any better than we were with Adam Gase at 2-14. Any better? With a completely different roster. Now the offensive line is getting better.
I mean, I will say your offensive play calling looks better.
Much better because that West Coast offense is very fluid, which is good.
He has flashes, right? He has these flashes where you say, "Wow, this kid's got something in there."
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden,
Chris, even if he was good, let's say he was just, oh man, look at him, and we're still losing. You still have to take the losing.
Yeah.
So basically, we're gonna lose and be a top 5 pick again, which means another boring year. But the only satisfaction you're gonna have is, oh, Zach Wilson looks good. That's what we said about Sam.
Yeah.
Which right now at this trajectory, Sam Darnold has had a better rookie year than this cocksucker.
Yeah.
And the last 4 or 5 games of Sam's rookie year, he was a top 5 quarterback. He threw for 989 yards, 6 touchdown passes, 1 pick. And that was the motivation factor on his second year that everybody felt good about Sam.
Right. And then he had mono.
And then the minute he walks in, second year, here comes Adam Gase West Virginia. They changed the coach again and the offense. The motherfucker gets mono on the first game of the year.
Yep. How long was he out? 4 games?
4 games.
Wow.
Then comes back, beats Dallas, still recovering from mono, and then ends the year 6-2, and overall 7-6 as the starter. We finished 9-7, 7-9.
Yeah. And then
his numbers were improved. So,
right.
So Sam's 2 first years, his numbers went up and up. His third year, which was last year,
right,
that's when the shit went all the way down.
Right.
When he got hurt again and broke his shoulder in that Denver game.
Yeah.
And everything just imploded.
We did power drive him.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to be.
And then all of a sudden now, Sam sucks. Get him out of here. Blah, blah, blah. And then we fall to 2-14 where we're in position to get another fucking quarterback.
What ruined Sam Darnold was when they caught him in the sidelines telling he saw ghosts.
Yeah, but that's
the minute he said that,
that's normal.
The media was like piranhas.
Yeah,
bro.
the ESPN, they were supposed to filter that, and obviously it basically got leaked out.
I think they do that shit on purpose because it's the Jets.
And even that,
that's what it is.
Yeah, and even that, you try to clown us on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you got Zach Wilson now. We're going to reset everything in. So now you compound the situation. So now we have 3 years of Sam, where the last year is what you remember the most. See, that's the problem. Nobody remembers the last 4 games that Sam did, and he looked terrific. Nobody remembers the second year we went 6-2 and 7-6 as a starter, and we wiped the floors with the NFC East.
Right.
Nobody remembers that. They just remember the 2-14 year and how bad he looked there. Right. He's regressing. Instead of just giving him the new coach, fine, and then we change the strategy, and you spend that money.
Yeah.
You spend the money on free agency to get Sam what he needs because the expectations will be different. Now we're going to fight for the playoffs. But once you got Zach, there's no more playoffs. That's it. It's back to the drawing boards again. So now you got to compound 3 years of Sam and now minimum 3 years of Zach Wilson. You know what that is, Chris? That's 6 years
of shit.
Yep. The quarterback throwing up, the quarterback wetting the bed, shitting the bed, whatever you want to call it.
Yep. And when Sam comes or when Sam's leaving, that's when they decide to get him weapons.
Yeah. And I don't want to hear, well, look what Sam's doing in Carolina. Well, he was 3-0, and then he had his little funk, and then Christian McCaffrey went down, and that was the end of that.
Right.
Because they're still losing.
Yeah.
So if Carolina was winning when Sam is hurt, then I can say, okay, you know what? They're winning because they're running the offense better than Sam right now.
Yep.
No, they're still losing.
Yep.
They're still losing.
And to those Jet fans in Twitter, man, y'all got to stop.
You guys are ridiculous.
Stop looking at you look like the pissed off ex-girlfriend that is stalking
every little game. They're looking at Sam.
Every little game they're looking at Sam Darnold.
Oh, he didn't look that great. Yeah. And then when he does good, anybody could dump it off to fucking Christian McCaffrey. Anybody could do that.
Yeah. Now you look ridiculous.
Oh, so he's not allowed to throw it to his best weapon. Wow. Yeah. But that's what we are.
Yep.
I love Robert Saleh. He's had his moments where you kind of scratch your head with him a little bit, but that's okay. He's a new coach. But I like the direction and I love the attitude. Yeah. So the culture has changed as far as in the building and the communication with the owner. Right. Okay? That's all you need. So the owner has given him a 5-year contract. Enough of these people, can Saleh be in the hot seat? But what do you mean, can Saleh be in the hot seat? What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
And like I said,
Douglas, too, could be the hot seat.
Yeah. It's this always happens in the New York market. This always happens.
Constantly
I have no idea.
Stirring shit up. And
I have no idea.
Finding stories and, look what he did. Did you hear this? That there was a secret meeting and blah, blah, blah. And why are we babying Zach Wilson? We got the quarterback coach now, John Beck, the guy who he was, together with in BYU.
Right.
I think they're babying him too much. Well, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to get as many people in him to help groom this kid? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? As many mentors as possible?
Yeah.
And then he gets hurt. He busted his knee. And now he's out for 4 games, even though with his up and down year.
Yep.
So now when you lose time, now you're going backwards again. So now he's going to come back. He looked horrible in that game that he came back. He was rusty. Okay? Then he had a good game with Houston and had a good first half with the Eagles. And then we never saw the ball again in the third quarter. And he only had like 2 more possessions in the fourth. The game was over.
Right.
And now now he's back down to the horrible game from last week. And now it's where we are. And guys, that's where we are. Up and down, up and down.
And that's what we talked about from the beginning. And everybody was like, no, this kid's got a great arm. He's got this. He's got that. Yeah, man, it's different, man. When you're looking at it from a combine perspective or practice, yeah, it looks nice. But that's not real football, man. Real football is Sundays or the days that it's supposed to be played, and you're scheming against a defense that's literally looking at you like, I want to see you beat me.
It's
Come
unbelievable.
on, man.
Like they got Miami coming up now. You deal with them. I mean, I want
What are
this
they
game.
gonna do? What are they
want
gonna
this
do
game
with Tua?
bad because I want to fuck Miami now. I want to fuck Miami, man. Because
What are they
now,
gonna do?
now they got the little dicks hard now. Oh, well, look at us. We might make this little playoff push. They're gonna make shit.
I didn't see Tua's numbers from last week, but
that's another one I want to talk about.
They're riding him.
Roll
riding
out,
him.
roll out left, dump it off left. Roll out left, dump it up to Kasicki.
His mechanics
That's
are
all. That's all.
fucking terrible.
Kasicki. That's all. That's all it is. Smoking mirrors. Smoking mirrors. Enough. And then they add up his 16 game. Well, look, if you take all his injuries out of the way,
right,
and you just put in the 16 games, which is technically a full season, he's not that bad. Excuse me, being healthy is part of the equation, guys.
Yeah, and you also got to factor in the what was it, 3 or 4 games that they took him out of the game?
Yeah, and they took him out of the game.
Because why?
Because he stunk.
Fucking offense was anemic.
Okay.
So.
And then when you go and they crack your fucking ribs into 3 pieces, you have to sit down.
Yep.
So don't tell me that Tua is some sort of the light in the armor or the white horse that's going to come in for the Miami Dolphins. Because you know damn well Miami's going to be hot for Watson next year.
Yeah.
And they're going to totally disrespect Tua.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. I wouldn't expect it any other way.
So Miami fans, calm down. Put your little peepees down, okay? Tuck it in. Tuck in the little peepee. Enough. Enough.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll talk real quick about my Broncos. I was stating
you gotta
earlier,
take it easy.
You
gotta take it easy.
No,
I'm not. You want the 3 slices of peanut butter and jelly all for you.
Yes,
and that's not gonna happen.
I want it all.
It's not gonna.
All right, you're not gonna tell me.
I love your offense.
You are not gonna fucking tell me that you're gonna move from Drew Lock because Teddy Bridgewater was the better option. I understand that.
That part I get.
I agreed with it. You bring in a veteran to challenge him, but if you're gonna give the keys to Teddy Bridgewater, is what you're telling me is that the offense is going to run way better than what it was with Drew Lock. And right now, I'm not seeing no verticals. I'm not seeing no hurry-up offense.
But that's not Teddy's game,
I don't
Chris.
care.
That's not Teddy's game.
I don't
you have
care.
to understand that.
I don't care.
It's safe football.
This game,
run the
Teddy
football.
Bridgewater is there to try to save Pat Shermer's career. And I don't fucking want that cocksucker
Chris,
there.
It's not about Pat Shermer. It's
him.
Fangio.
Fangio's not doing anything with the offense.
Yeah,
it's all Pat
it's
Shermer.
His job.
No.
So he's the one that's saying, I want Teddy Bridgewater there.
Yes, absolutely.
Because he wants to win games. So
absolutely.
if
he's trying to save his job, too.
Right,
if it was up to me, I'd kick his ass out, too.
Right. He feels if he gets into the playoffs, his job is safe. He's not going to go there and take the diaper and change Drew Lock.
Absolutely.
That's not.
You're not going to do it now in the middle of the season because we still got to wait.
Even the beginning.
Yeah.
You got to get in.
But my problem is you cannot tell me that my team is being run better. We run the ball better. My defense is better. We finally got freaking Chubb back. Thank God. You know, we got fucking this kid, Justin Simmons out there, and I got fucking PS2, my rookie right now.
Your defense is good.
We're fucking playing lights out.
Your defense
But if
is
we
good.
get the goddamn offense off the field, and now we want our offense up there, and we're going 3 and outs throughout the entire fucking game, and then we get embarrassed by fucking Kansas City, I got a fucking problem with that. Because I said it from the beginning. If you are not competing with Kansas City, you have no business trying to compete. That is who we are trying to be.
Yeah, but that's not a lot of teams that compete with Kansas City, Chris.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs are the reigning AFC champions.
I got the Raiders who beat them.
Yeah, again, that's the NFL, Chris.
I got a bunch of other teams that have beat them. They figured them out. You mean to tell me I can't fucking do the same?
Chris, embrace the way you won last week.
No.
You run the ball for almost 200 yards.
That's
you
not
have
gonna
2
happen.
good running backs.
That's not going to happen every
zone,
season. I mean, every game.
I'm not saying every game, but run the football. You can get
Absolutely.
$150, which you can do with 2 running backs.
Yes.
You get $150, and that helps Teddy with the play action game to give it to your weapons that you have on offense. And that's the thing.
Even them.
You love
them.
You love your toys, Chris.
Yes.
You love your little Suttons and your Hamlers and
Tim
your fucking
Patrick. Well,
Tim
Hamler's
Patrick.
hurt. Hamler's hurt. I got Patrick,
and Judy.
I got Sutton, and I got Judy back. And yesterday, last week, Judy had two catches.
Right. I get
That's
it, Chris.
a problem.
It's not a problem.
Yes, it is.
You got to go based on what your offense is producing.
No,
right now,
pedal to the metal all the time. I want.
You want Peyton Manning shit. That's what you want.
Yeah.
No, and you're not going to get it from Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, fuck it. Fuck him. Get him out of here then. Get him out of here.
Chris, there's not a lot of quarterbacks are going to do what you're asking to do. This is not your shotgun 5 wide receivers Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
That's not what it works.
So they go get me Aaron Rodgers or go get me fucking Russell Wilson.
That's what I told you. Yeah. And that's what. And what did you tell me? I don't want that. I'm sick and tired of getting other people's quarterbacks. No,
it is true. It is true. No, I don't want to be known as the team that gets all of these fucking veterans. We build a team together.
So what?
And then you get a veteran quarterback, and all of a sudden now we're successful.
Yes,
no, I want a quarterback.
Take it from
we are known for quarterbacks.
Take it for a guy who's trying to build fucking quarterbacks for years now. I wish I was in your situation.
I've been doing the same since fucking Elway.
Yeah, but it's so much harder to fucking groom a quarterback from that shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Get the guy who's already done it and you pay him.
Yeah, I know.
You did the hardest. Well, the hardest part is getting the quarterback.
Well, we got mad
but
money.
You
next year.
Yeah, but
what?
You already have the other hard part, which is you built the roster.
Team already. Yeah, we built the roster.
So now you just pluck because everybody loves Denver. Denver's a hot spot to go to.
Yeah,
players love it. Quarterbacks love it.
Yep.
Great organization.
Exactly.
That is what you got going for you.
Yes, but there's a difference though. There's a difference in how I won my championship with Peyton Manning. I feel like it cheapens it.
No, it just not cheapens it.
Yes,
you got the
feel
Hall of
cheap.
Fame quarterback.
I feel cheap.
Stop it, Chris.
I feel cheap.
Cheap. Come on. Oh, so you want to win with your little fucking little sheep herder that you got from the fucking college, and we grew them like a little fucking baby.
Yep, exactly.
No, it doesn't work like that. No, come on.
Come on. How many other teams have won it like that? How many other teams have won it by getting a free agent quarterback and all of a sudden winning? It doesn't happen.
But Chris, you're not getting a free agent quarterback. You're getting the free agent quarterback.
The only teams that have really done that. Let's think about that right now. Who has picked up a free agent quarterback, top of the line, and then the next year or in that trajectory
Chris,
has won a Super Bowl? It's only been Tampa and Denver.
Yes, but
who else has won it like that?
Because let me explain to you, it never happens. Because when you have a good veteran quarterback, they never go to the free agent market or get traded.
Yes, I know.
They're getting out of their dysfunctional situation into another situation.
Well, either way,
that is glory in the NFL.
Yes,
that you can pluck out a quarterback from a bad situation who's basically almost a Hall of Fame quarterback into your situation.
Right.
Good quarterbacks don't switch teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because teams don't let them go.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
you always seem to be in position to pluck them out.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
why are you mad about that?
I don't want that.
What do you mean you don't want that?
I want the draft.
No,
that's what I want. I want the draft.
You don't want a fucking piece of shit wannabe spitting fucking infant milk out of his mouth and being breastfed for 3 years. It's very frustrating, man.
Yeah, but you know what? You gotta do your homework.
No.
You gotta do your homework.
I'll do this. I'll do you one better.
No one knew about Patrick Mahomes. No one.
Well, the Texas Tech, of course not. But
everyone fucking ruled out Justin Herbert.
Chris, but they're getting great coaching. First of all, Patrick Mahomes is getting the best coaching that anybody's getting in the league, besides Bill Belichick and the Pats. Justin Herbert walked into a situation where their roster is perfect.
Oh yeah, it was.
And on top of that, the mistakes that the teams ahead of him made, and Justin Herbert landed in the Chargers' lap. Because the stupid Miami Dolphins passed up on Justin Herbert. He should have been in the Miami Dolphin.
Yeah.
He should have been there.
But either way.
For your quarterback.
Either way.
Wait for Aaron.
Currently,
wait for Aaron, and you're going to be all right.
All I'm saying is currently, I do not like the way the offense is going. I don't like it at all. The running game, beautiful. The passing game,
Chris,
terrible.
You have the combination to win in cold weather football. In playoff football is going to require running the football and playing great defense.
I do not want to go to the playoffs.
You don't want Teddy Bridgewater.
I don't want to
go with his fucking gloves, trying to throw the ball.
There's a lot of other quarterbacks that throw with gloves.
Michael Jackson
I
with
understand
glitter.
Why that's a fucking problem. There's a lot of quarterbacks that throw with gloves. With his fucking gloves. Yeah, I fucking resent that, all right? Because there's a lot of fucking quarterbacks in the league that throw with goddamn gloves. And all of a sudden, because he's wearing it, it's a fucking problem. Let me remind people that fucking Peyton Manning threw with gloves.
Yes.
Okay?
At an older age.
Yeah, so what? He threw with fucking gloves.
I got a little tendonitis. Yeah. A little fucking carpet tunnel. A little carpet tunnel. His old ass.
Fucking bullshit. My point is, I don't want to make the playoffs to just make the playoffs.
Chris,
like that does nothing for me. It does nothing
you
for
are
me.
A little spoiled brat.
I am.
That's your problem.
But
you're entitled. You're a spoiled fucking brat, and you don't know what it is to suffer. So shut up.
Not from a football
now you're
perspective.
pissing me off. Yeah,
not from a football
damn right
perspective.
from football perspective. Yeah. You sound like a spoiled fucking brat.
I am because I want consistency.
I want consistency. I want to win it this way.
Yes.
Who the fuck are you?
Yes.
I want to win it this
the
way.
L way.
The L way.
The L way.
No,
he's not. No, he's not. He will never die.
All right.
He would never die. You shut
John
up.
Elway.
You shut up.
Okay, so you got lucky in one draft guy. The guy was an all-American fucking athlete, baseball player. Okay, great. That really happens because those are one in a lifetime generational players.
You know the Broncos have never had the first round draft pick.
Well, you were number 4, right? When the Elway dropped you, 3, 4?
Yeah. Well, he didn't drop. The Colts picked him up, and then we traded him.
Right. And look, he wanted to go to Denver. See, another cocksucker out of college. I want to go to Denver.
He didn't want to go to Indy. He didn't want to go to Indy.
Right.
It's a shit fucking
But
organization.
again, what's your reputation? Denver is a good organization.
Absolutely.
That is what you got to hold on to, Chris, as a fan.
I am holding on to that.
To the Orange Crush, people want to go to Mile High.
That's right.
They love the owner. The hallways smell like flowers, and they treat your fucking owner like Julius Caesar.
That's exactly it. Beautiful.
You're in a good spot, Chris. Stop talking like you're the fucking Cleveland Browns.
We run the AFC West. You know, contrary to popular belief, to all my AFC West trash talkers, we run the AFC West. Okay, don't you ever fucking forget that. Denver, the Broncos run the AFC West. Whether you fucking like it or not, look it up, the history books. We run the AFC West. You don't fucking like it, go fuck yourself.
Yes.
Anyways.
Yes. I understand, Chris. I understand. You got to show a little bit more patience, Chris. I mean, come on, man. It hasn't been that bad for you. You're in the hunt. You're going to make the playoffs most likely.
No, we're not going to.
Okay? You're going to be the 7th seed or the 6th seed going against the number 2 seed.
Not against that fucking schedule.
And you know what that means? You're going to go against a team like Tennessee.
I got Cincy this weekend.
Okay?
Right? At Denver. That's a possible win.
Yeah, but
right?
Cincy is not scaring anybody either. Joe Burrow's throwing interceptions left and right.
Yes.
Mr. leads the league in interceptions.
Yes.
And they're a good team. But you got a just as good team as they do. You just keep using that formula just for this year. I'm not saying do it forever.
Look at my last 3 games. All AFC West.
Of course. Well, we're at the end of the year now.
Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs.
Well, do your job.
Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs.
Do your job.
Out of all of those games, I could see winning against the Bengals because it's in Mile High.
Right.
Beating the Raiders because the Raiders are the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Going up against San Diego, or rather the LA Chargers. I will never call them the LA Chargers. They're San Diego to me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's at San Diego.
Yeah.
I mean, at LA.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one. And then I play the Chiefs last game of the season.
Yeah, well, you better win the Cincinnati
Patrick
one.
Mahomes massaging my fucking colon.
Yep. Well, that's what you got, Chris. That's your division.
Yeah, I know.
Do what you can.
I know.
And just try to squeeze in.
So 2 more wins. I'm at 7-6 right now. 2 more wins. We're gonna finish the season 8-9.
You're 7. No, 2 more wins get you 9-8.
Yes, my bad.
9-8.
9-8.
Yeah, that should get you
fucked up.
That can get you in the 7th seed.
Not in that division.
No, in the wild card, Chris. Forget about the division. You're going to be a wild card team. Okay.
I don't see it.
Yeah. The wild card is weak. You go. That's the back door, and you'll go against Tennessee or whatever other 9-4 team or whatever the league finishes up with, whatever bum.
I mean, if we get Tennessee, I could definitely see us beating them.
Even the winner can fall one slot down when it comes to record. You could beat New England and get Mac Jones.
I was so
and we could stick it to Will.
Yeah, bro.
Really stick it to Will.
Yep.
Oh man, we want to be together on that one.
I so love that.
We'll see the position.
Let the football gods do that for me.
We'll see the position there. But that's where we're at.
Shove it up his ass.
That's where we're at in the NFL. And if we add the COVID, which this is going to be basically the same thing with every sport that we're going to talk about today.
I'm so fucking sick of it. I'm over it.
They're changing protocols again. Obviously, a lot of these players are testing positive. A lot of them are asymptomatic. So they're trying to see if they can tweak it. If they can just still play on the field because they're feeling good. They're not running to the hospital or they got fevers. They're asymptomatic. But that's a problem because if you are a carrier of the disease, even though you don't feel anything, you can spread it to another player who may not be asymptomatic.
Right.
he might feel awful and be out for 2 weeks.
Asymptomatic, goes back home to his family, fucks everybody up there.
Fucks everybody up there.
And everybody else that they're fucking
and you kill your mother-in-law.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the dog.
And the dog. So at the end of the day, if you test positive, you got to sit out. Go back, make sure you get negative, get your 2 tests, and you come back. That's the world we live in today, guys. Yeah. There's nothing we can do about it.
The NBA is running rampant right now.
NBA right now, which we're going to transition to now, it's the same issue right now. My team, the Bulls, have been devastated. We canceled the last 2 games now. We've been basically sitting at home for 2 weeks.
I think it was that fucking Raptor that you have of a fucking player, the Rosen.
No, I see.
He's the reason why.
Whatever.
That ginormous lesbian.
We've had. The Bulls have had a problem now for 3 weeks.
Yep, because
Vucic went in too.
Yeah, fuck him.
Kobe White went in. It's just running rampant right now.
Get them all right in the ass.
Yeah.
Right,
you'll be next too.
Absolutely.
Your Knox is out too today.
Yep.
Done.
Yep. He don't play anyway.
Okay.
I don't need him.
Yeah.
He don't play anyway.
The Bulls.
Thanks to Tibbs.
The Bulls right now 16-8. We're looking pretty. Okay.
Pretty.
All we gotta do is get our boys back, and we're ready to go to compete against the Brooklyn Nets.
Yep.
And we'll get to them in a little minute.
Yep.
Well, right now the Chicago Bulls. And I heard through the little grapevine that they're working the phones to make another trade to try to enhance our bench. We're gonna need another wing guy. All right.
And who are you talking about? Miles Turner?
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
report hasn't come out.
Exactly.
But
So then mind your business.
wing player.
So then don't mention
wheeling and dealing. The
So then
Chicago Bulls.
So then don't mention it.
Ready
if you don't
to
know,
row.
If you don't have any concrete
Ready
person
to go. Don't worry
on who
about
it is, then shut up. Why you even mention it?
Hey,
Why you
listen.
even mention it?
We are the top of the
You're
East.
a scumbag.
We're
That's
at
why.
the top of the
That's
East.
why.
We're sniffing the Nets' ass, and that's the way we're
It's
going to
still
go.
early. It's still
Okay.
early.
Oh, it's still
All right?
early.
It's
Yeah,
still early.
it's still early.
My
Yeah.
fucking Knicks are in
Yeah.
the fucking cellar.
And let's
We're 12
let's
and
go
16.
there.
Shut up.
And let's go
I
there
don't want
now.
you. You know what? I'll turn this mic off.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn your fucking mic off. I don't even want to listen to you. I don't even want to fucking listen to you. Don't talk about my Knicks, all right? You have no jurisdiction. You have no jurisdiction, all right? You
I'm sorry. This is what the podcast is all about, sir.
I don't want to hear it.
All
I
right?
don't want to hear
This
it.
is what it's all about.
My team looks like
You
shit right now.
stink.
It is obvious that the Kemba Walker experiment was a disaster.
And Evan Fournier, the croissant eating motherfucker from France.
he was
you he was
supposed
a
to
bum.
be a better better outside option, and all of a sudden now
He's trigger shy.
yeah, man.
Like,
It's
bro,
just-
you've had open shots. Take the fucking shot.
It's my problem is what the fuck did Tibbs do, or what did he see in Kemba Walker that all of a sudden now you're like, I need to take you off the roster.
You know that
I
Tibbs
understand
is
Kemba doesn't
big.
play defense like that.
That's the
I
problem.
get it.
Tibbs has no tolerance for that, bro. If you can't guard,
But
the only thing you can help is
here's
some
my
offense,
thing.
and he's not giving the offense either.
Here's my thing. Don't you as an owner or a GM, you go to your coach, right? And you say, look, we're thinking about bringing this person in. What do you think?
Of
Don't
course.
you at this point, have you not seen enough of Kemba Walker to say, you know what, I don't think he's a good player for my scheme?
but-
Or you say, bring him in, we'll see what we can do.
Listen, I can coach him up. That's what Tibbs said. I can coach him up. He doesn't have to play perfect defense, but if his scoring could be on point, because Chris, he was a starter.
Absolutely, he was a starter.
He had to.
Absolutely.
He had to score 15 points a game at least.
But with a guy like Julius Randle on the fucking
Well,
team,
that's your problem. You re-signed him. That's your star, okay? And that you made your bed and you sleep it because all you fucking guys and all you Knicks fans fell in love with your last year fluke shit.
Look, we're
with
loyal.
The 41 team,
Hey.
41 wins.
Yes.
It was a COVID year. You know, this is the 4th seed. You came in here with your jersey.
Yep.
Yeah, the 4th
Yep.
seed. And here comes, you know what happened after
Shut
that
up.
with the Hawks?
Shut up. Because they
Okay.
themselves are eating shit, so I don't want to hear it.
They'll get fine. Their
They-
team is
absolutely,
talented. Their team is talented. They'll be
absolutely,
fine.
but
It's
they're
still
eating
early.
shit too.
You guys are struggling.
Yes.
And I told you guys that COVID year, and that not only for the Knicks, for a lot of the other teams out there, that COVID year with no fans, no nothing, that was a fluke. A lot of you guys play a lot of those road games on neutral sites, basically, nobody there. That was fool's gold. Fool's gold.
Doesn't matter.
Okay?
It
And now
doesn't
we got
matter.
the fans back. And now it seems like everybody
can't
likes
take
to
away-
everybody likes to go to the Garden. You have an awful home record, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
An atrocious home record.
Yeah, everybody wants to break
So
records.
everybody wants to go to the Garden,
Yep. To party now.
light up the Knicks,
Oh, yeah.
to go play at the Mecca,
Yep.
because everybody wants to hear the stupid piano.
Yep. Respect the piano.
So what in reality, what you
Respect
do
the
is
piano.
you pump up the road team, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah.
You elevate their game because now they feel, oh my God, we're at the Garden. Let's beat these motherfuckers because all eyes are here in the Garden.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the Knicks fan is there screaming and yelling.
Yep.
Probably cursing up a storm to all the other players, which is what happens regularly now.
Right. And now you got the biggest star that came in the other night of all stars, Steph Curry.
Fuck him.
With 2 3-pointers to break.
Beginning of the game. The beginning of the game.
You knew that was going to be broken. Bro,
Absolutely.
That MSG was sold out like before you can blink an eye. These people to go see Steph Curry.
Yeah. I mean, he's
how perfect. Ain't Reggie Miller is there.
Yeah, Ray
Allen is there.
Yep.
They're hugging. They're kissing.
making out with each other.
Making out. Oh, what a fucking love fest. Oh.
Yep.
And the Knicks got to sit there.
And take it.
Take it.
They stopped the game.
They stopped the game. Celebrate. Kerr hugging. Green hugging. He's screaming, flexing his muscle. The father is Dale Curry.
Yep.
What a moment. What a moment. All the attention to the visiting team.
That was embarrassing. The fact that
and the
Garden
fans were clapping.
Clapping, absolutely. Absolutely. Because the fans, right, as much as they can hate the Golden State Warriors, they like Steph Curry. Why?
Well,
because the Knicks fan says, we could have had Curry. That's what the Knicks fan says.
But Steph is not hated around the league. They love him.
No. He's very respected.
He's
very respected.
And I'm not going to
get... He carries himself in a respectable manner.
And I'm not going to get on the Knicks fans for cheering. Okay? A lot of people go, oh, my God, you go to home court, cheering. They respect the record, guys.
Yeah.
So just take it easy. A lot of Knicks fans are going, no, that
so
should have never happened.
Yeah.
What do you want? You going to throw toilet paper at Steph Curry? Because he fucking scored the 2 points in your fucking MSG?
That record, by the way.
Just show a little respect.
That record, by the way, will never be broken.
Never. It's over.
Because he still has so many more years to play.
Yep. And he broke that record with 500 less games than Ray Allen did. Wow. And Ray Allen played forever.
Forever, yeah. Yeah, he was in a cane.
And for him to beat Reggie Miller, it took him those 500, those extra 500 that Steph beat to beat Reggie. That's how good Reggie was.
Yeah, I remember.
Just skinned Reggie by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah.
And here comes this little kid.
Yep. Throwing it from half court, wherever the fuck he
barely
wants.
got 10 years in the league now. 10 years and change.
Yeah.
And completely obliterated the 3-point record.
And he's got about another, 6, 7, 8 more years to play? At least.
And if he can still shoot that, he can play forever. Bro.
Absolutely.
He can play forever.
Absolutely. He'll be the Tom Brady of fucking of basketball.
Shooters can play forever, man. That was ridiculous.
You can't script it any other way. This guy is lights out. I've never seen somebody shoot the ball the way this guy shoots the ball.
I don't know how.
And we're from the age of shooters. You know.
Well, of course, the NBA is all fucking 3-pointers.
You know, we thought fucking Reggie Miller was a great shooter. I mean,
he was terrific. I hated him, but I
terrific shooter.
It was to watch the Pacers those years in the 90s was terrific.
Yeah, Larry Bird was a great shooter.
Yeah, Larry was a good one too.
Larry was a great shooter.
Unorthodox shot, but it went in.
It went in. You know, we're talking about guys that were just natural shooters, and this kid he's not even a fucking kid. He's
congratulations to him. I think it couldn't happen to a better family. You're not talking about some Hall of Fame. You know, like the Barrys and the Kuzos and the fucking Waltons and the Currys. Right. You know, this is not even Thompson is a famous name because his father played in the NBA.
Yeah.
And he might be the one. He might, the way he's going, can
Klay
challenge. Klay Thompson can maybe challenge that record. Get very close.
Or stay healthy, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, he's got. Well, remember Steph too was hurt too, man. His first couple of years.
Yeah, but not like the way Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson's missed almost 4 seasons.
No.
It's been 3.
He missed 2 full years.
2 full years, and then what? Now he's playing.
And now he's playing, but because he's a lethal shooter.
Oh, absolutely, he's a lethal shooter,
man. When he comes back, I don't. The only team that can meet them head to head will be the Brooklyn Nets at the East.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely.
You just had to.
You need. Yeah, we're gonna segue right into the Brooklyn Nets.
I don't want to talk about
the Brooklyn Nets.
Fuck them. They ain't doing shit. They're all full of COVID.
What a fantastic. Right, that was the other one. They got ravished by COVID. And they left Kevin Durant with a bunch of fucking rookies and Patty Mills. And they beat the Toronto team that was fully healthy. Full. Siakam was playing. Van Fleet was playing.
Garbage.
Yeah, took them to overtime, but they did it.
Garbage.
And Kevin Durant, bucket after bucket after bucket.
But it's Kevin Durant. That's why.
Yeah, it's just amazing to watch.
I don't understand why you got to keep mentioning that. It's Kevin Durant. Bucket after bucket
after bucket. The fans
I expect that
going
from him.
Crazy.
I expect that from him.
You know, and it's not all hell in New York City.
Yeah.
It's not all hell in New York City.
You're really going to go there.
Okay? The Brooklyn Nets.
Don't fucking, I will fucking turn
hold
your
on.
mic off.
The truth is the truth.
It's all hell in New York City.
Besides,
the Brooklyn Nets success means nothing.
That's your problem. Because you don't care. But
it means absolutely nothing.
Between the Brooklyn Nets and our NYCFC in soccer, which we'll get to in a minute, or the MLS champs, have some way have kept the waters a little bit steady for New York.
No, they're barely swimmable.
And to give us
they're
a
barely
sense of
swimmable.
Pride, a sense of something to hold on to.
You're lucky I'm
we
an
got
NYCFC
City
fan.
Hall
for
NYC.
The way Brooklyn is playing.
And the Brooklyn
you really
Nets,
think Brooklyn's going to make it this
20-6 right now is their record.
There's so much left.
They'll be the number 1 seed, Chris. Ain't nobody challenging the Nets.
I don't see it.
Ain't nobody challenging the Nets. Wait, and this is without Kyrie. Kyrie will be back. Everybody talks about that he's gonna come back.
He's a scumbag.
And let's see if he takes the we'll say the flu shot, the COVID shot. He'll be back. And I'm telling you right now, they are staging this for March, April, May, and June. And he is saving himself to make the run, to make sure that they are healthy.
I don't care if he's saving himself for marriage.
The three of them.
I don't care.
And Harden does not have to be the James Harden of the Houston Rockets. All Harden has to be is continue what you've been doing, knock down a couple buckets, give me that 15, 18 points, you have 12 assists, and you have 10 rebounds, and move the ball around. Because now you're finding out that your bench is actually deeper than what you thought. That was a good job of the Nets bench with a bunch of rookies out there. That was a good job by them. Good job. And you could tell Durant was screaming and hollering. He gave him 5. That was a good way to tough that win out.
About fucking time he screamed and hollered about something else. That it wasn't him bitching and moaning on fucking Twitter because he's an emotional fucking wreck.
That's all right.
He's a woman, man.
Quiet,
he's a fucking woman.
He's been quiet this year.
Man. He just dissed fucking Skip Bayless, and not that means anything.
Skip is Skip.
But Skip was giving him his fucking props, calling him the best player on the planet.
Yeah.
And he just writes back to Skip Bayless, I don't like you.
Well, it's all right.
The guy's giving you props, my man.
Skip.
Why?
It has an undertone with it.
But it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter who it is.
He loves LeBron, too.
No, he doesn't like LeBron.
I think he hates LeBron, too.
He doesn't like LeBron. Yeah. But he likes Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And he's constantly giving him accolades. You know, like, yo, this is the greatest player. I've never seen another player like him. And yeah, you're going to come with your sensitive ass.
Yeah, he's KD. He can do whatever he wants.
Fuck him, man.
Yeah. He can do whatever he wants.
Fuck him and his peasy ass head.
That Brooklyn Net team is ready to roll.
Fuck them.
And you guys don't like it.
I don't.
You hate it.
I don't.
And you got to stick it, and you got to swallow it.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's fine.
There's nothing you can do about it.
But we did go toe-to-toe with them, even though we lost that game. We went toe-to-toe.
Toe-to-toe.
We went toe-to-toe.
We
went toe-to-toe.
You can go pinga to pinga.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
Okay? Head to head.
We're going to go head-to-head like
pinga
that.
to pinga.
Yep.
No significa nada, sir.
Yep.
And you have been 0-6 the last 2 years, sir.
That's fine.
You have not beaten the Brooklyn Nets since they've been together, all three of them.
That's fine.
Okay?
We got their number, though. We got their number.
Christopher, you got the number.
Yep. We got their number.
You just
if we figure it out,
you're not going to figure it out because you hate Randall. You hate what he stands for.
I don't hate Randall.
The guy.
I don't hate Randall. I think he's a good player.
31 points he had that game that they lost. And it was just like, and all you heard was fucking Randall. Yeah, 31, 12 rebounds.
What pisses off the Knicks fan?
Couple assists.
What pisses off the Knicks fan?
I get it.
Him bringing the ball up, and then over dribbling, right?
You have no point
and then the turnovers, the costly turnovers at the end of the game is what allowed Brooklyn to come back. We had that game won.
Right. Because again, lack of point guards.
That's what pisses off the Knicks fan. It's like you could score all the points that you want.
Why isn't Rose handling the ball?
Because I don't fucking know. They cater the fucking offense around Randall.
Yeah.
Any fucking point guard that you put in there, whether it be Quickly, whether it be Rose, whether it be fucking Kemba when he was out there, it don't fucking matter. Even when they use Burks at the fucking point guard position.
I know. Unfortunately, Randall is your star.
Fuck you, man.
Okay. That's who you have to cater to, pal.
I don't want to hear it.
That's how it goes, buddy.
My point is, it's like, what is Tibbs telling him in the huddle? Or even after the game, what are you telling him? Are you watching film of yourself? Are you saying to yourself, you know what? I got to stop putting my team in this situation, over dribbling, ISO bullshit,
now remember,
and trying to make a play when a play is not needed like that.
Yes, you're Chris. You're absolutely right. But remember, the other team knows that too.
Exactly.
So what they do is they put the right amount of pressure, they double them up, and they force the issue. And that's a good job by them.
It is a great job by the other teams. Absolutely.
They know
absolutely. But my point is court awareness from Randall. That's my fucking problem. Have some goddamn court awareness. You got to be able to know that they're ready for you like this.
What do you want to do, Chris?
So set the play up for somebody else.
What do you want to do?
This is where an RJ Barrett is supposed to be stepping up. Right?
He's not.
He's
not a ball handler either.
This is where if Kemba was fucking decent and playing defense,
he stinks.
You could give him the ball. He's a great shooter, by the way. Yeah. Kemba Walker's a great shooter, and by the 3-point line, he's even fucking better. So don't even fucking go there. The problem is that pretty much Randall probably when Kemba Walker walked through the door, grabbed him by his nuts and said, "This is my team. It's run my way, or there's the fucking door." I swear to God, because when you see Kemba Walker bring the ball up and all he's doing is looking for fucking Randall, that's a fucking problem.
Again, he's the best player in the team, and they're going to give him the ball.
Then why the fuck did you bring in Kemba Walker? Why?
Kemba Walker's not that kind of player anymore either.
I know he's not that kind of player, but he still draws attention. He still draws attention. He still got to dribble. He can still handle the rock. You know what I'm saying?
He's got knee issues still. He can't play for long periods of time.
But even at the 15-minute intervals that you're giving him, even at that, you could still make something out of him.
How do we fix it, Chris?
Here we go with your fucking solutions. You know what? Turn your fucking mic off. I'm so sick of you, man. How do we fix it? Hear this fucking son of a bitch? How do we fix it? Wave a magic wand. How do we fix it?
Talk to me.
Sucker, man.
The trading deadline started 2 days ago. From now to February, how do we fix it, Chris? What do you want to do? You gonna go trade? You gonna build around Randall? Are we gonna talk to teams about the Portland guard out there? Because you need not only Randall, but you need somebody superior than Randall. Yeah, you need a superstar.
Yes.
How do we do that? Whether you get it through the trading deadline or you got to wait till next year.
You can't go after Lillard. That's off limits.
Why not?
Because Portland's going to want everyone under the sun.
No, not really. Give him the draft picks, and then you're going to have to help with some of the players to offset the money.
Exactly. Now I could give him some of our guys, but
you got to keep Randall obviously because Lillard has to play with somebody,
right?
And you have Lillard.
I would give up Fournier. I'll give up Kemba Walker. Since we've already got him,
just because of the money,
right?
You have to.
Well, we're not paying Kemba that much money.
It's a 2-year deal worth like $16 million or something like that.
Yes,
and one's a player option.
Yeah,
and Fournier is making $78 million for 4 years, so that should help.
Right, the Fournier deal, yes.
Yeah, you might have to give him quickly or Toppin. They're gonna want some talent back. But that's some of your cards. You're gonna keep RJ for sure. So you got that. Okay. Maybe you can give them Rose. Maybe they want Rose to
Nah, Rose is not. That. I mean,
because it's RJ top. You got the other guy. You got Toppin, Knox.
I'd give him Knox. We got Grimes.
Grimes was decent.
We got Sims. We got Burks.
Give him Burks. So I will give him Fournier, cocksucker, Burks, and Knox, and 2 first-round picks that you have.
Yeah, but that's it. That's if they want to do that because they're going to lose a lot.
Yeah.
They're losing a lot by giving away Lillard.
Once you get Lillard, that will open the door for the offseason that some of the free agents, if they're out there, that say, hey, I would like to go to New York with Tom Thibodeau, with Randall, Lillard, and something.
Yeah, but most players don't want to play for Tibbs because most players don't want to play defense like the way he wants.
Again, he'll adjust because
it's a different NFL.
Once you get
it's a different NBA.
Yeah, I get it, Chris, but you the Knicks are going to have to get stars, Chris. You're not going to compete in this league.
Of course not. Of course
Randall's not enough.
No,
and
not.
You're not.
But I give him credit for at least coming over here.
Yeah, well, obviously, Chris. But Randall, when he first, obviously, was like a top 5 pick when he came out. But Randall was not nobody that like, oh my God, Randall, we got to get it. It was a nice piece.
Yeah,
when you got it,
he's a complimentary piece.
Yeah, you didn't blow up the newspapers when he.
No, of course not. But he's literally doing what Amari Stoudemire did years back.
Right, basically. So you need the superstar.
Yeah,
and you can't even compete in your own city because Brooklyn's so jacked up.
No. We are competing in our own city.
No, you're not competing in your own city.
Okay, stop it,
Chris. You're not competing in your own city, Chris.
Yes, we are.
The Brooklyn Nets are running roughshod over you guys. Roughshod. I know it's hard.
Do you want your mic shut off?
I know it's hard.
Do you want to shut
Don't
off?
touch my fucking mic.
Do you want to shut off?
I know it's hard.
Because I ain't got time for this.
I know it's hard, Chris.
No.
But that's the level that you have to compete. You got to get somebody with Randall, and Lillard would solve that. And you have to, because now Portland's in big trouble. They fired the GM, and now the coach is in big trouble. Billups. Mm-hmm. That whole thing is deteriorating over there. Make the phone call. If I'm the GM,
Lillard has the highest value right now. So if they wanted to blow this shit up, they can.
That's your point guard you need.
Yes,
so he will take the ball away from Randall. Trust me.
Oh, absolutely. And if he doesn't, I'll go to the Garden myself and fucking knock Randall out.
So forget about this year. So even if you get Lillard, forget about this year. You make a little playoff rush if you get in, cool. But that'll set you up for the offseason now, where you can go to teams or even make another trade and say, hey, man, this is what we got to do, like the Bulls did. How do you think the Bulls got these superstars? We traded for them. Well, we signed Ball.
Yeah, the homeless lesbian.
And we got
the homeless lesbian came what?
Yeah.
On a trade?
On
a sign, right? Sign and trade.
No.
Wasn't he on the sign and trade? He came from fucking San Antonio.
Yes, he did pick the Bulls. Yes, he picked the Bulls. Both of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the homeless lesbian. Yeah. And then you got fucking Ball. Mm-hmm.
And we traded for Vucic.
He looks like what's that fucking show that we used to watch? That was Bill Cosby shit. Was it the Fat Albert Show? He looks like he could be a fucking character for them.
Yeah, I get
Lonzo
it.
Ball.
I get it. But that's
and
irrelevant.
then he shows sparks, but then he quiets down.
That's okay. That's Lonzo
Ball. He got
Ball.
Embarrassed by his own brother, by the way.
That's okay, but
he got embarrassed.
But he punched his brother's shit too. He punched his own shit.
He got embarrassed.
Yeah, but
he got embarrassed.
LaMelo, we know
he's shaking bacon.
LaMelo's a better player. We know that. But Lonzo can hold his own.
So it doesn't matter.
Lonzo can hold. We're okay. We got 17
It doesn't matter.
It's not about the Bulls.
And you're Zach LaVine.
All right. That's the man right there.
Yeah.
And that you drooling for. He's gonna be with us. Yeah. He's not going anywhere, Chris.
Now he's not. Now he's not. Clearly,
he loves DeRozan.
Yeah.
Loves DeRozan.
Yeah.
That's Batman and Robin.
Yeah, Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin right there.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. We're back. You're not back. We're back. You're nothing. I'm something. You're nothing.
Yuck it up.
And that's the way. And that's the way it's gonna be.
Yuck it up.
You're nothing, and you Knicks fans, you're nothing too. You ain't shit. And I will bask on your misery.
When the cameras get turned off, I'm punching them right in the face. I just want you guys to fucking know that. I'm punching them right in the fucking face. You fucking asshole, man. I swear to God.
I love it. All you guys out there, Steven Alfaro, Alberto Marenureña, Roy Abdo. How many Knicks fans out there? All you Knicks fans out there. Christopher, you. Mm-hmm. You ain't shit. Mm-hmm. And you're going to take the punishment and you're going to like it. Okay? Oh, look at that song. That song is beautiful. Se me paran los pelos.
Te para la pinga.
Te para la pinga. It's great. Guys, and on a small note, we're done with the NBA. Hopefully these guys get back in order with everything.
Oh, man.
We want to pay tribute to, we're big soccer fans. And obviously, for me, and I believe I can speak to CeeLo over here, we're big Barcelona fans.
Yes.
And Barcelona has been ravaged with their punishment of, fucking around with free agency and money.
Yep.
They got hit hard by COVID. A lot of teams got hit.
Overpaying for a lot of players.
La Liga got hit, even Real Madrid. And they've struggled this year. They'll be making the Europa League championship instead of Champions League, which is fine.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Fine. I have no problem with that.
The team is young.
The team is young.
I got Javi Hernandez.
Xavi. What do they call him?
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
That's all right.
They'll bounce back.
Did you see Aguero, man? He had to go. He
retired. Yeah,
man.
yeah. He's got an issue with his heart, bro.
He's got a heart issue.
A heart issue. We send prayers to his family.
But don't you think don't you think Manchester City should have said something, bro?
I don't know. Maybe it just happened
like
at the time.
That to me, that's a scumbag fucking move. Wouldn't you go to the owner and be like, "Yo, listen, man, Aguero's not." You mean to tell me they didn't know about it?
I don't know. That's a good point, man. That's a good point. I don't know. We're not that deep in.
Fuck, man.
But we wish Barcelona well. We love you guys. You've given us 20 years of pure glory and
oh, absolutely,
and just pure pleasure with Messi. I'm not going to complain.
Even before Messi.
Yeah, even before Messi. We're big with Ronaldinho. We've had a long run of success.
The greatest midfield in fucking Iniesta and fucking Javi.
Javi, those boys.
There's been no comparison. Yeah, absolutely.
David Villa was in there. Yeah. I'm not going to complain. That's all right. But
look, it's back to the drawing boards. Yeah. You got the right coach, the right técnico, as they call him. Yes. You got the right guy in there.
And you got a guy that you love.
Right. And you're going to build on it. That's it. That's it. You're going to build on it. He's putting all the young guys in there, the fucking Puigs and the fucking, his name is, you got Pedri in there.
Yeah.
You're getting rid of all the old guys. Busquets, I want you out of here. I'm sorry. I love you. Piqué también, pa' fuera.
And Fati, wake up.
Yep. Fati needs to come back.
Enough of the injuries. You're fucking 18 years old.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know,
my mother plays better than you with all these fucking injuries.
A lot of young guys to make this team better than what it really
is.
They'll get there. So with the the direction of Xavi or whatever the fuck his last name is, Hernandez, they should be back. I give Barca 2 more seasons, and they're making some.
They'll recover.
2 more seasons
now.
Because they really can't do nothing because they got no fucking money. So that means
they're
wait. Stuck with what they got.
They gotta wait,
and they're gonna have to improve that.
We will be there when they're ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but while we wait, our other teams have stepped up and given me glory, happiness, pride, and joy. And I want to start off in La Liga de Costa Rica.
Oh yeah,
as Deportivo Saprissa has won their 37th championship over Alajuelense La Liga, the fucking bums.
Who were the number 1 seed, by the way?
Who were the number 1 seed for a second year in a row.
Yep.
And our Saprissa was number 4.
Yep.
They just got in the playoff. I think they barely got to 30 points this year.
Yep.
Go rough shot in the playoffs.
And you got embarrassed.
And we go to the finals, and they do the job again.
Yep.
Shut them out on that second leg, and they win 2-1 on arrogance.
Yep.
And we are the champs in Costa Rica.
Yep.
How unbelievable that is.
Beautiful.
For the second straight year, we're back-to-back champions, back-to-back, and a belly-to-belly.
Yep.
And to top it all off, I get my first championship. We do. The other New York team that represents, which is Nycfc.
Mm-hmm.
Their 7th year of existence in the MLS, owned by the Yankees as well, with Manchester City. They finally got the coaching right. It started with Patrick Vieira, who put the foundation down. Now he's in France coaching Nice. They got the right players in there. The kid they signed the Brazilian kid Thiago. They picked up Herber, another Brazilian kid. But the golden boot of the league is Tati Castellanos, the Argentine, who has been absolutely phenomenal for us. 19 goals for the year. And he gets the go-ahead header on the final. So he scored in every game in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
2 headers and a bounce kick that bounced like 8 times before he went into the goal. And that playoff run consisted.
I mean, they almost lost it the prior game against the Revolution.
No.
The Revolution?
No, it was Philly. So we had our first round game. We were the 4th seed, and we beat Atlanta, and that was not an easy game. We beat them 2-0, but with Martinez and Barco over there on that squad, that was not fucking easy. What helped us was home field advantage.
Right.
Yankee Stadium, that place was fucking beautiful, jam-packed. And congratulations there to the third rail. So we call them, baby, the third rail.
Yep.
Thank you guys for the support out there to get those guys going. Then from that victory, we went to New England, the number 1 seed.
Yep.
Okay.
And we almost lost that game.
Yes, and we almost lost that game.
We almost lost that game. We had what's his face?
And Tati caught the red card.
He got the red card, yep.
After he scored the goal.
And that's when they came
and we went up ahead.
That's when they came back.
Fraquito Morales, who is another Argentine, just an absolute superior player for us.
Yep.
At 5'0", controlling the middle of the field, controlling the offense. Sean Johnson, who's the captain of this team, phenomenal goalkeeping.
Yeah.
I can't say enough about how these guys are coached. Callens, who's one of our biggest defensemen back there, he basically gave us the victory on both the championship game and the Eastern Conference Finals on those penalty kicks.
Yeah.
That is not a fucking easy feat.
No.
Our defenseman is not the one that handles the ball. He's at the back of the line, bro. Scoring that last goal to win it.
Yep.
It was an absolute... Yep. It was beautiful. I couldn't be proud of the guys.
Yep, I got the last call right here. Let me see if I
Go ahead.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Go ahead, see if you can pull that up.
Portland at the point of no return. If Callan scores, NYCFC win. Alexander Callens, and
beautiful.
A breakthrough moment for the boys from the Bronx.
The boss from the Bronx.
I love when he said that.
Writing their own history. 6 days on from their first ever
The boys from the Bronx.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And that's when I told you that New York pride kicked in.
Oh, yeah.
Not the stupid Red Bulls that play in Jersey and on the nonsense. The boys from the Bronx.
Yep.
And when they yell that New York is blue, because that's the whole thing. When they're red, it's because the Red Bulls were fucking winning.
Yeah.
They win. That was us.
Yep. Beautiful win. Beautiful win.
MLS World Champs, NYCFC Football Club.
Yep.
Congratulations. The mayor, de Bellagio, did a great job to handle that parade there on City Park.
Yep. I didn't get to see it, though, man.
It's in there. It's on their Twitter feed.
I'm going to see if I can pull it up.
They put them up there. They introduced every one of them because they couldn't do a bigger parade because of the whole COVID thing. This just sucks, man. We finally get a championship in the city to celebrate, and we can't really do nothing because of COVID, you know.
Yep.
But they did give them a little section there. The crowds were everywhere honking horns. I mean, it was fucking real, man.
Beautiful.
And that watch party, that was great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
My God,
they were throwing freaking toilet paper
everywhere.
Confetti everywhere.
It was terrific, man.
Yeah.
It was terrific.
Yeah.
To see soccer fans in the city like that, man, and everyone screamed, "Vamos, vamos!"
Yeah.
You know, that was phenomenal. And that's where we want to finish this show on a high note. The MLS Cup champions.
The NYCFC.
NYCFC.
Absolutely.
Football Club.
And it's great. It's great for MLS, man, to get a city like New York on the map like that, because that's what
in a big market. That's what you want.
That's what you want.
Big
You
market.
want the big markets to get in there.
And they have the money to sign now. Bigger time free agents. Some of these European guys that can say, "Hey, man, you know what? We're gonna go over there." And with their connection with Manchester City, because they're the ones who help finance this stuff too.
Right.
They're their sister club out there.
Exactly.
And they've done a great job. We took advantage because both LA teams did not make the playoffs this year, which was absolutely stunning. The Galaxy and LAFC, which Carlo Vela over there on that side, and
they had
Chicharito.
They had a terrible year.
Terrible fucking year. Terrible year.
Wow.
We're going to see what Miami does because, Beckham has got that team very interesting over there.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to sign a couple more guys to get it going. That's their rookie inaugural year, so I'll give them a break.
Don't be surprised you see Leo Messi playing on that team.
Right.
Don't be surprised.
And a couple of the Spanish guys, too. James Rodriguez, these guys come over.
They need to come.
Come over, man. Come over to MLS, man.
Talking about James Rodriguez, you know where he's at? He's in fucking in the Middle East sucking dick.
Oh, God, of course.
He's playing for an
Arab team over there.
For an Arab team, bro. He could have easily...
nobody knows where he is.
Yeah. He could have easily come to the United States.
Just come to the United States. You could pick Miami. You could pick New York. Where there's a huge Colombian fan base here.
Absolutely.
You could be making $8 million a year chilling on this side of the hemisphere.
And be a king.
And be a king.
Because, he's beloved.
No, I want to go play in the Arab guys over there. Come on, man. Again, don't get me started, man. But listen, congratulations, guys.
Yep.
NYCFC MLS champs. And I will be watching. Yeah, I will be watching a lot of highlights and taking care of the offseason too.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna be watching the offseason. I'll get you in the news, Chris.
Yep.
Because it's good. Just get the MLS app, man. A lot of shit goes down there.
Yeah,
man. Good stuff.
Yeah.
And congratulations to Portland too, man. Portland,
they're always in it.
They're always there, man.
Always in it.
That's a great fan base out there.
Oh yeah.
Between Portland and Seattle.
Yeah.
Those guys go at it all the time.
I like when they score, man. They got that.
The timbers. They chop the wood. That's their shit.
That's pretty cool.
They cut out a little piece.
Yeah.
They put it on the top. It's so
cool.
Awesome, man.
Yeah,
so
I like
awesome.
that. It's traditions, man. Little traditions that they do for the team, man.
MLS.
I can't wait to the NYC FC get their own stadium. That's what I want.
They're building it. They're building it. Yeah,
I can't wait for
that west side there of the Bronx.
Yep, and you and I are gonna go there.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And we're gonna do a show live from there.
We'll do a show live from over there. Absolutely.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely.
I've already saw the.
That place is nuts, man.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you seen the specs?
I've seen the
in
specs
the Bronx
already. Absolutely.
On the Riverside.
Yep.
25,000 seat stadium.
They're gentrifying that area.
Oh yeah,
that's
bro.
what it is, bro.
Oh yeah,
that's what it is. They got the.
It's like I don't like
they got the land for real cheap. You know, the Yankees.
Yeah. They got putting money in there.
Yep, and they're putting money in there.
And I love the fact that it's in the boroughs. Finally, they can build in the boroughs.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Something the Jets gotta fucking do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, guys.
Yep.
Get us out of here, Chris.
We're gonna wrap this up, guys. Again, it's the JDC Little Podcast. You guys know where to find us. We're on our Instagram at JDC Little Podcast, on our YouTube channel. As you're watching us right now, thank you so much for joining us. And again, it's the JDC Little Podcast, and we are out.
Later.